Hi, everyone. How are you? I hope everybody is doing good today. Thank you all for joining me and spending your Sunday evening with me. It's great to see you all. It's great to be here with you all. Type in the chat so that I know that you can hear me, just so I know that the audio is working here. Hi, Tom G. Hi, Over and Out Chief. Hi, Hayden. Hi, Frank. Hi, Sissy. Oh, good. It sounds great. Perfect. So I'm going to let a few more people join, and I'm going to get started on some of the questions that were submitted during the week. Feel free to type some more questions into the chat. I hope everybody is doing good. Hi, Carrie. So happy that you were able to make it. This is exciting. Awesome. So I'm going to go over to the questions that you guys submitted. I also just want to say that this live stream is to celebrate hitting 4,000 subscribers, which is super, super exciting. And we're actually so close to 5,000. So I feel like this is almost also our 5,000 subscriber celebration. So I'm just so thankful to each and every one of you. You guys are so awesome. You're so interactive. I'm just checking over, looking at the chat. Hi, Ro and Jay. Hi, Ashley. Exploring with Ashley. First time watching. Welcome. Great to have you here. Hi, Chris and Glenn. Hi, Robert. So nice to see you live. So good to see you. Hi, Dakota. Thank you. Hi, Rick. Just subscribed. Woohoo! So happy to have you, Brent. Thank you. Thank you all. Yes, Ro, we also chat on Twitter. You guys also feel free to follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. My name is Danny Atkinson everywhere. Hello in Manila. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, this is so awesome. So I'm going to get started with a couple of questions. And then in a little while, we're going to do a little bit of singing for you. So let's just start. Oh, thank you. It's so great. Hi, Trish. Thank you so much. Okay. So my first question was, would you watch the documentary, This is Elvis, and react to it? And I would love to do that. So that is something that in the near future, I will do. Oh, cool, bro. You're going to live tweet it. That's awesome. Hi, rock stars. Thank you. Guess what? We're so close to 5,000. I mean, we're like 100 away from 5,000. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Yes. So I'm really looking forward to watching my bracelet just flew off, to watching the This is Elvis documentary, and I'll definitely do a reaction to it. So maybe I can even find clips of it and react to certain clips of it. That would be really cool. Sorry, guys. My bracelet fell off. All right. So, hi, Richie. Joined on time this time. We're just getting started. Hi, Steve. Second question was, have you heard of Courtney Hadwin? And will you react to her 2018 audition on America's Got Talent? And this was actually a question from the last live stream that I had missed. So I'm happy to get to it this time. And honestly, this is the first time that I'm hearing of Courtney Hadwin is from you. So I will definitely react to her. I'm kind of looking forward to it because you tell me that she's so awesome. So I will definitely get to that. The next question is, were you a cheerleader? And yes, you pegged me. Yes, I was a cheerleader. I did competitive cheerleading when I was younger. I actually got moved up to the older squad, and I was able to be on the same squad as my sister and compete with her, which was really fun. And then in college, I cheered for one semester, but then I had to stop because I just didn't have enough time. I was focused on music and acting, and it was just a lot to try to juggle. Hi, Uncle J-Man. Mwah. So happy that you're here. Hi, Jerry. Thank you so much for congratulating me on 4,000 subs. Thank you so much. And we're getting so close to 5,000, which is so great. I will react to Grace Vanderwall. I feel like I've heard her sing something. Let's see. Yes, we're coming up to the anniversary of Elvis's passing, and I'll definitely do something to honor the anniversary, something special. And hi, Daddy. Hi, Mommy. The 16th of August is a very sad date, so we'll do something to commemorate him and to honor him. Hi, Retro Billy. How are you? Okay. I have another question here. Why do you still love Elvis? So I've told you all, for the new subscribers that are new here, maybe they don't know that I grew up, my father loved Elvis. My uncle loved Elvis. He was always playing in the house. I actually thought that my father and Elvis were the same person because my dad sang like him. And so Elvis, his voice to me is like cuddling up in a warm, cozy blanket because it just feels like home to me. And that's why I love Elvis so much. I just never really had a chance to watch many of his live performances. So I'm discovering them now for the first time, and it is so exciting, and it's so fun to document it and share it with you all, and to have created this really awesome community where we can all come together and connect over music. So I'm really, really proud and happy to be here with you all. And thank you all again for making this possible. Someone asked if I could start reacting to Tom Jones. And yes, actually, I have a nice surprise coming for a Tom Jones reaction. So stay tuned, and you will be pleasantly surprised. Laura Fabian, she has a great voice. I have not heard of her yet, so I will get to her if you recommend. Okay. So I have a question here. Who are your other favorite artists other than Elvis? And there are a bunch of them. I'm a very big Aretha Franklin fan. I'm a huge Whitney Houston fan. Celine Dion. Of more current music, Kelly Clarkson is one of my favorites. A band that you probably don't really know of very well, but Hanson. I've been to many of their concerts, and they kind of started out as a very, pop-driven band, but then went on their own, and they just live a true rock and roll lifestyle. They're, 3 brothers, and they just love touring together. They created their own record label so that they could continue putting out music and touring, and they're really, really great performers. I love them. So let's see. Can you react to more Led Zeppelin? Yes, I will be reacting to more Led Zeppelin. I definitely will. You guys had a wonderful reaction to that, so I definitely will. Also, more of the Bee Gees. There were a lot of you that loved my reaction to the Bee Gees, so I'm gonna keep going down that path. So let's see. What is your favorite Elvis movie? So my favorite Elvis movie, I'm going to say Jailhouse Rock, because I just watched that one a couple weeks ago, and it was so good. Elvis was so adorable in that movie. I just loved it so much. Oh, you saw the Live from Albertine tour. I didn't go to a show during that tour, but there was a VHS that they put out of Live from Albertine tour, and this is a super silly story, but my sister and I think we spent an entire summer that we would put it on her television and we would pretend we were at the concert because we wanted to be there so badly. But we've gone to, I think we've been to 10 Hanson concerts. We've been to a bunch. Most recently was this last December. And you have the VHS still. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so Gino, to answer your question, I am going to sing for you guys. I was just letting everybody have a chance to join us so that we can get started. But looks like maybe now is a good time. So let me just get some water here. Last time I just brought iced coffee and I was doing so much talking. I was so parched. So this time I was a little bit more prepared, and I have some nice lemon water. Oh, Never Let Go is one of my favorites too. Could talk about Hanson all night too. All right, so I'm gonna sing a little a cappella for you guys because I'm not sure. Hi, Aunt Lisa. Mwah. I'm not sure how well the sound of my keyboard will pick up over the live stream, so this way we don't have any static. I figured I will sing some a cappella, and I'm gonna do a little Amazing Grace for you guys. So here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, in grace my fears reeling apparitions deep, that grace appeared in the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Thank you guys. I'm reading your comments as I'm singing, and thank you all so much. Thank you. So That is just such a beautiful song. So I love singing it. And thank you all so much for your virtual applause. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're new here, oh, thank you so much for the standing. Oh, so sweet of you, Jay. So I'm going to get back to some of your questions in just a moment. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. Getting back to your questions here. So you guys asked, what are my thoughts on the 1973 Aloha from Hawaii special? And I think that it is just incredible. And so many of you have told me that it was one of the largest broadcasts. Thank you guys so much. I'm still seeing your comments. Thank you so much. This is so sweet. That I think there were like 1 billion people watching that broadcast, which is just outrageous, like so cool. And Elvis was so on point. Like he did not look nervous at all. And to know that many people were going to be tuning in is just, that's so anxiety inducing. So, I mean, he just handled it so amazingly. And you also asked me what song was my favorite from that show. So far from what I've seen, and I haven't seen nearly all of them yet. But so far, I would have to say that American Trilogy, I think, has been my favorite because it was just such a larger than life performance, and you could just see how much Elvis felt that song. I mean, he feels everything that he sings, but you could just see how proud he was to be singing that song. And I love seeing him light up like that. Oh, so cool, Glenn. You saw it on TV. That is awesome. Oh, hi, John in Australia. So cool. What's it like in Australia right now? I hope you guys are staying safe over there. You guys, you can keep sending questions into the chat as well. I'm trying to stay on top of those too. Very cool. Let's see. How did you get into music? I can't really say how I got into music. I think just because my family was so musical. Everybody, my grandma was an opera singer. My dad loved to sing. My dad was very shy, so he never really performed, but he loved to sing. His uncle played guitar and was in a band. So there was music just throughout my family. And I just grew up in a house where my mom was playing music and we were choreographing dances together. And, from so tiny, and just all the greats were always, playing. Elvis was playing, Aretha Franklin was playing. So I just loved music, and I just knew right away. I heard the song, I Will Always Love You. And I just thought, I have to know how to do that. I have to know how to sing with power. And I was a baby. So, it was in my soul. I'm an old soul, and I connected with lyrics. I connected with lyrics from a young age that were like far beyond my years, singing about heartbreak and things at 6 and 7 years old. So, yes, my grandma was an opera singer. I'm just reading the chat. And she could have went to Juilliard, but she decided to settle down and have children. The times were different back then. So she was incredible. And she really gave her love of music to many of her grandchildren. And, we all kind of got that musical gene from her. Dakota asked, what genre of music do I like? And I like all genres of music. I would say that I have mainly, I haven't listened to probably enough country music in my life. I should probably listen to more of that and get more into that. But I listen to all genres. Like if you go on my Apple Music library or my Spotify, you'll see everything from rap to Britney Spears. Like, I like it all. Philip, thank you so much for that beautiful donation. Thank you so much. That was really, really, really sweet of you. If you have a question, please type it into the chat. I would love to answer your question. So let's see. Let me come back here to more questions. Let's see. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is a very interesting one. Somebody asked me, what are the best and worst parts of having a YouTube channel? So this is a really interesting question. The best part of having a YouTube channel is that I get to meet with all of you guys. I get to chat with you all. We get to connect over music. And I just love that. It's awesome when you guys get exposed to my music as well, because I love to reach you all through my voice and through the music that I've written. So it's just amazing. And then the worst part, I would say, is that sometimes I just have a hard time getting to all of your comments. And sometimes that just makes me, get a little bit stressed out, because I want to respond to all of you, because I want you all to know how much I appreciate you. And sometimes I just, it's difficult to get to all the comments. So I just don't want anybody to think that I'm, not answering them. I'm always reading your comments, and I do my best to answer as many as I can. I try to catch up when I get some free time, and I'm able to actually, sit there and be on the computer and write back to you all. So, that would be the hardest part, is that sometimes I want you all to know how much I appreciate you. And I get worried that if I'm not able to answer enough, that, whoa, oh my goodness. Uncle J-Man, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Thank you so, so much. I'm just looking at some more of your comments. Being asked if I'm married. I'm not married. But yes, Uncle J-Man is the man. He is the man. Mwah, thank you so much. Have I ever done a reaction to Let Yourself Go from the 68 Comeback Special? I have not done a reaction to that yet. I have not done a reaction to that yet. I had another reaction to the 68 Comeback Special, Trying to Get to You, and that one got blocked, which was super disappointing, because it was a really, really fun reaction. Dakota is asking how I deal with negativity on YouTube. And I would say that I take any negative comments as constructive criticism. I am always trying to improve. I got myself, new microphone so that I could try to improve my sound quality. And I really try to take your comments to heart. And, sometimes people say, oh, you talk too much and you're interrupting the song too much. But I'm really just acting on impulse, because I get so excited, and I don't want to forget. What I thought of at 1 minute into the song when I get to the end. So I try to give you as natural of a reaction as possible. And so sometimes, I have to pause. Somebody asked my favorite Britney Spears song, and I would say my favorite Britney Spears song is Toxic. So much fun. If that song comes on, I am grabbing my sister and running to the dance floor. And another one of my favorites is Piece of Me. I love that one. Love it. What are my hobbies other than music? So some of my other hobbies are running. I love going on my Peloton. I love working out. It makes me feel better. It just clears my mind of any anxiety. And it's really just something that's very essential for me. And I also love to knit, which I think some people would be kind of surprised about, but my my grandma, she was always knitting. And so I learned to knit. Actually, she had taught me a little bit. And then when once she passed away, I really wanted to be able to do something that she really enjoyed. And so I went and I got some lessons and I learned how to knit. And I also make scarves. I have a little Etsy shop where I sell scarves too in the winter time. So if you're interested in a nice cozy scarf, I will send you one. Thank you so much, Louie. Thank you. And thank you, Dave. Yes, I am an old soul, and that's just me. So there was a question, what do I think of Lana Del Rey? And I think that she is very, very talented. I think that when she came out, she really created a new genre. I think she was ahead of the curve. And now a lot of this more indie style music has come about after her, which I think is really cool. And I know that she was just in the media for some. I heard on a podcast that she was in the kind of getting criticized. I'm not sure what it was for. Maybe it was about something that she wrote or her music. I'm not sure what it was, but she was getting criticized for something. And I think that that's just a shame. Everybody should be able to express themselves musically if they want to change, switch it up. I think it's cool to cross over genres, and you should be able to. I mean, look at Taylor Swift. She's always crossing genres. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell, down at the end of lonely street. Let's see. What else are you guys asking? Let me see. Let me jump in here. Okay. Someone asked if I am a solo artist, if I have a band, and if I've toured. So I am a solo artist. I have worked with bands in the past. Some of my music was even released under a band name. The band name was Bon L. So I'll type that in the chat, or actually I'll type that in the chat for you now. You'll see some of my music on Spotify and iTunes under the name Bon L, because I was working with a band at that time and I wanted to have a name that wasn't as centered around me, but that everybody in the band could identify with. And that album that I released, Moonshine, under the stage name Bon L, received really great attention and was one of the songs We Can Ride This Out Love, which is actually in the opening and the closing, the intro and the outro of most of my reaction videos. That song, We Can Ride This Out Love, was on Vanderpump Rules, Teen Mom, and also a Quaker oatmeal commercial. So that was really, really exciting. And that music is very indie pop. Let's see. The next one, well, I know. It's 6,000 is looking like it's going to be right around the corner. And I'm really excited for that. I can't believe that the rate at which my subscribers are growing. I am like just in complete shock and awe. I'm so excited. It's so cool getting to know you guys and connect with you. It's awesome. Someone asked what I studied at NYU, and I studied drama and also business. So I was lucky enough to be in the Atlantic Acting Studio at NYU, and I studied David Mamet's practical aesthetics, his method of acting, which was really awesome. And I got to take a master class with him, and I got to meet very, very incredible actors and actresses, and it's really just something that was priceless, really priceless. A great education there. Just watched your BG video. That's one of my favorite songs. It's I agree with you, a very emotional song. Do I like Shania Twain? I love Shania Twain. Yes, I do. Oh, thank you, Philip, for the thumbs up. You're so awesome. Thank you. And the song Steamroller, I haven't heard it. I don't know that song, and I keep getting a lot of requests for that. So I might do a reaction to that one this week, because I have a few subscribers, a few followers that are really asking me a lot. And I can't wait to get to that. Yes, at NYU, I mentioned that I also studied business at in the Stern School at NYU. So I was in Tisch and Stern, and it was really, really, really fun. So let's see. Who is my favorite actor? That is a tough question, because there are so many really talented actors. One of my favorites that I run to see his movies would definitely be Leonardo DiCaprio. I just love him. Let me see. Let's see. And do I like REM? Yes, I do. I do like REM. I don't know a lot of their lesser known songs, but I know their more popular songs, and I really like them. Let me see. Have you worked with Todd Weeks or Don Payne? Their names, Todd Weeks, the name rings a bell, but I'm not 100% certain. Let me think. Let's see. Let me get back to these questions too. So somebody asked, what is my honest opinion of Elvis in 1977? And my honest opinion of Elvis in 1977 is that he was really distraught. I see him in those videos, and I think that he was really saddened and worn out from his career, from his personal life. And I think that he was still just as connected to his music as ever. And he was so prideful. And you can see that I think that he was ashamed of his physical appearance, of, the fact that he wasn't as healthy. I think that he was very ashamed and upset, and, and I think that when he performed and he sang and his voice roared out of him, he was so proud, and he just wanted to show people that he still had it in him. And I think that he just, he was such a prideful man. That's how I see him. And I just, I watch the videos from 77, and I find it so truly heartbreaking. It's really difficult to watch. And yes, Philip, I did know that Elvis was an 8th degree black belt. And I think that is so cool. So cool. And I believe that him and Priscilla were both in training in karate. So I think that's great. Dakota, I've never heard of type O negative. That would be something totally different for me to listen to. And I would love to discover it. My first producer that I recorded my first album with when I was 14, he was in a heavy metal band, and I used to go see his shows, and it was so much fun because it was something that I was never really exposed to. I think I saw a question before asking if I've ever been to Italy, and I have not been to Italy. So I dream of going to Italy one day. So yes, I'd absolutely love for you to do the song Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofts. Oh, that's a beautiful song. Let's see what else. Oh, somebody asked, let me get some water actually, because I'm talking a lot. Let's see. Yes, Richie, send some good metal bands. Somebody asked, trying to find it now. Where did it go? What do you love about music? Is it the story behind it, or is it the rhythm? So I think that you listen to music for different reasons in different moments. So the thing that always pulls me into music and draws me into music is honestly the lyrics. I listen to music to emote. Some people listen to music to like lift up their spirit and to feel happy and to, but I listen to music more as a release for me. So I tend to listen to more. I tend to listen to more sad songs a lot of the time. Which, I mean, I'm not a sad person. I just like to listen to more emotional music. It just does something. It's a release. It's cathartic, and that's really what I listen to. Brent, you really, really, really want to know how old I am. You should never ask a lady her age, but I am in my 20s. Thank you. Can I react to Elvis, Never Fall in Love Again? I would love to. I would love to. I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm going to say Thumb. You had tickets to see Elvis, and that is really disappointing that you could not go see Elvis. I'm feeling your pain for you. That must have been heartbreaking. Like, I would have been so devastated. Bye, Louie. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Stephen, music is good for the soul. It's just, there's no better release than putting on a song that makes you cry, even if you're happy, but you just like get out that nice, good cry out of the way, right? That actually happened in one of my reaction videos that I did this last week. I listened to one of Taylor Swift's new songs, and I'm kind of mixed on Taylor Swift, but I listened to her song with Bon Iver called Exile, and I just had a really intense reaction, and I just started crying. And I was like, why am I crying right now? But the story that she told, it was just so simple and truthful, and it just really made me cry. Let me see. Hi in Russia. So good to have you here. Do I like Mariah Carey? I really liked Mariah Carey. I really liked Mariah Carey back during like her Butterfly album. That album was really, really great. But then she kind of went, she went a little bit more mainstream, and she went a little bit downhill. And I don't really think she's very nice. So I don't really like her in that way. I don't think she handled her fame well. I think that she let it get to her head. I don't think she was good to her family. I just don't care for her personality. A little stuck up. I don't like that. I like when people are humble. Jay, I love Never Let Go by Hanson. My favorite Hanson song is Save Me. One time I was at a concert, and Taylor started to sing Loving You, the opening line to Save Me. And I literally looked at my sister, and just the tears just came down my face. It just sobbed right then and there. Angelina Jordan has also come up a bunch in my requests, so I will get to reacting to her. I have not gotten to that yet, and I will. It's on my list. Chris Page, have I ever heard Elvis's song Don't? Yes, and I love that song. I think that's another song that can make me cry. The tone that he sings that song in, it's just, if it doesn't hit your heart, it just, oh my gosh, it's so good. More Bee Gees, I will definitely be getting to. Holly Valance, I've never heard of, but send me some links. I should do a cover of Save Me. That would be great. You should have James Byrne, Elvis's lead guitarist, play and me singing an Elvis song. Do you know him? If I could sing with Elvis's lead guitarist, I would faint. I would fall off my chair right in front of you all. So if we could somehow arrange that, if you're watching, hello, yes, please play for me. I would just die for that. I would love it. It would be so amazing. Oh, Rick, I answered your question. I answered your question right in the beginning. So I'll repeat it again, that you are the first person that I have heard of Courtney Hadman from. And so I will react to her audition for America's Got Talent. I had not known of her before you told me her name, so I will. Philip, that would be so incredible. And Maxwell, a 50s doo-wop in what sense? A reaction or a cover? I'm not sure what you mean. Jay, my sister loved New Kids. She loved New Kids. I never really got into the New Kids thing. A little bit before I was like into music, because I was like, they were before me, before I was born. But my sister loved them. Do I like Christina Aguilera? I love Christina Aguilera, and I honestly feel upset for her, because I feel that her albums in her later years, she doesn't get enough recognition as she deserves, because her albums are not they're not really promoted as much, and she kind of was coming back a little bit when she was on The Voice, but not enough exposure. So I feel for her. I wish that people were appreciating her a little bit more still. I remember playing New Kids at the skating rink for the kids. I mean, I know some of their songs, like Hangin' Tough. Barry Gibb of the Bee Gees is still performing. Wow. That's incredible. I would love to see him live then. Napoleon, an ambition of mine in regards to my YouTube channel is to just continue growing and growing and growing and getting to know more and more of you guys. I love doing this, and I just, the fact that we can connect over music, the fact that you all get to, hear my music. I've loved music since I'm such a little girl, and it's really, really a tough industry to be in. So, the exposure and reaching people through the words that I write and the songs that I write is just incredible. And I have so much music to share with you all, and I really can't wait to, so you all can really look forward to some more of my new original stuff. I'm excited to share. Aunt Lisa, thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Let me see. Michael Bublé. Oh, I love his voice. I love Michael Bublé's voice. And I love how he sings Christmas music. It's so beautiful. And the most interesting place I ever sang, I sang at a sold out Gramercy Theater in Manhattan, and that was super exciting, really, really fun. Jay, I do plan on going to Graceland. I can't wait to go to Graceland. I think it is going to be so incredible, and I will definitely be documenting it for you all and sharing it with you all. Yes, Steve, I agree with you. My family is absolutely incredible. They are so supportive, and they are just, I'm truly, truly blessed. I am so blessed, and I love them with all of my heart. I Got a Woman, Amen from 1977 is good. Sure, I'll check it out. Sometimes also, guys, I wanted to say that before. Sometimes, like with Patch It Up, I chose the first option that was there when I searched it, and it's a bummer that you all told me that it wasn't the correct video, and I want to apologize when that happens, because start doing the reaction, and then you realize that it might not be the best quality video, and it's not the actual performance that was recommended, and then I feel just really upset because I can't go back and redo it. And so sometimes if you have a very specific performance that you want me to see, just send me the link, comment with the link so that I can save it and then react to that specific link, because I hate disappointing you guys like that. That also happened with My Way. Everybody was requesting a reaction of My Way, and I did My Way from 77, and then everybody told me I should have reacted to My Way from 73, and I just felt so bad. So sometimes just give me the link. Stacks, pancakes, and Marlowe's. Oh, I would love some pancakes right now. That sounds incredible. Oh, some banana pancakes would be awesome. I saw some good questions and I'm missing them. Marty wants to know my favorite Elvis song, and there are so many. It's really difficult to choose a favorite Elvis song. There are different favorites for different reasons. I would say that Love Me Tender probably holds the most special place in my heart, because and this was another question that I had in my list. I'm pretty sure that Love Me Tender is the first Elvis song I remember hearing as a child. Maybe the first one that hit me and that I really was emotional over. So I plan to make Love Me Tender. You got married to it. I plan to make it my wedding song one day too. I have it all planned out. But I used to think, and it's actually kind of funny. My sister remembers this. I used to think that the lyrics were "All My Love for Phil." I was such a baby when I heard it, and you hear it the wrong way. So sometimes I still, when I hear him sing it, I still think of that. But I think that holds the most special place in my heart. But there are so many. Bridge Over Troubled Water. For an upbeat song, I love Jailhouse Rock. There's so many that I love. The U.S. Mail by Elvis. I've never heard of that one. Here's one. Let's see. A question that I would like to be asked. That's an interesting one. Maybe that's a tough one. Maybe what is my favorite song? No, I don't know. I can't think. That's really tough. That's putting me on the spot. That's a hard one. I'll come back to it. I'll think of something. Let me see. I am the youngest in my family. I'm the baby. And my mom was considering having another baby after me. And I would always say, no, I'm the baby. So I loved being the baby growing up. Which artist most influenced you in the making of your music? So I would say I would say that Kelly Clarkson has had a huge influence on me. When I first started writing my own albums, I really admired her and her writing style. And I try to become influenced by different artists all the time, because it's important to expand yourself and push the envelope. So sometimes I often feel when writing an album that, music it's supposed to be emotional. But one of my biggest challenges as a writer is that I always say, if you put it down on paper, then it becomes real. So being vulnerable is very difficult. And that one day, people are going to hear this and they're going to wonder what made you write that. So, and they're going to ask you, and you're going to share with them because you want to connect with them. So sometimes it's difficult to tell the story that you want to tell, because it's just, you have to shed those layers and not be afraid to let your guard down. So I try to, right now, oh, Philip, thank you so much. I am listening a lot to Taylor Swift's new album right now, because she really tells a beautiful story. And I admire that. She gets very detailed in her storytelling. And I think that that's something that sometimes I shy from, because I'm afraid to go there. But definitely I rambled a lot. I'm a talker. Once you get me going. Uh, Miss Atkinson, do you have any familiarity with Marty Robbins albums? I don't. I don't have any familiarity with his albums, so that's something I could definitely look into. And Philip, thank you so much. Thank you. Someone, Rod, you asked, when I'm writing songs, do I usually start with the melody or the lyrics? So this changes from song to song. And I used to start with lyrics primarily. The last couple of songs that I wrote for my new album, I actually started with melody, which was a totally different approach for me. And I just sat at the keyboard and started playing chords and just started seeing what emotions that brought out and what it inspired lyrically, which was so cool. And then I have another question from Jay asking if I've ever been to Build Studios at NYU. That name doesn't ring a bell. I was in the Silver Building. A lot of my academic classes were in the Silver Building, Bob's Library. My acting studio was kind of off the NYU campus on 9th Avenue in the Google Building. That's where we were. So your classes are very spread out. And it's a great place to go to school because you don't get the typical college experience. You're not sheltered on a campus. You're really, you're really just out in the real world, and it forces you to grow up. Silvio, I have not yet gone to Graceland. I would love to plan a trip. I want to plan a trip with my family. And I'll definitely get to that after COVID is clear and it's safe to travel and it's safe to be, I don't want to experience it. Like, I'm hoping for a vaccine soon so that we don't have to, keep wearing masks and all of this. I want to go back to normal life, craving normal life. 1977's Gave Me Mountain. Good one. Did you know the Bee Gees could not read or write music? I didn't know that, but that's pretty incredible. Bye, Anne. I think you're logging off. I'll see you next time. Zombieland 2. I haven't even seen Zombieland 1. I'm pretty bad with movies sometimes. I don't watch enough movies. Yeah, Sylvia, I just want to get back to normal. I just want to get back to normal life. No more masks. No more being, scared. Let me see. Oh yes, the Bewitched ringtone from the TV show was my ring. The Bewitched theme song. It was my ringtone for years. That one, and my other ringtone was Free Fallin'. But somebody was asking about a band, which I'm completely unfamiliar with. And my aunt is making fun of my sister for, but I'm totally unfamiliar with them. I would have thought that everybody meant I would have thought that they meant the show too. Bye, Robert. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. You said that seeing me live makes me look better than the videos. Thank you. Mwah. Have a good night. Oh, you loved my hurt reaction. That was an incredible performance. Wow. Yes, rest in peace, Regis. I was so sad to hear of Regis's passing. Bewitched sang C'est La Vie. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. Oh, they were like a fun little group that came out. I remember them. Yes, Regis and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So fun. Someone asked, I love this question. I have to answer it. I love this question. I think they were English, the Bewitched group. I loved the Spice Girls. They were so fun. Bye, Rose. See you soon. I hope you'll be here for that celebration also. Someone asked me, as my channel grows, how do I plan to keep up with all of the growth? And will there be merchandise coming soon? So how many of you would be interested in some Danny Atkinson merchandise? Because I have a fun design plan and something that I really want to have made and get out to you all. So I hope that you'll like it and you'll proudly wear it. So I'm excited to to work on designing it because I'm definitely, I have the idea, but I have to come up with like a really nice, cute design for you all and get that out to you. So that'll be really, really exciting. So I really hope that you all will be interested in it. I have a cute idea. Let me see. So what would I like to know about you guys? Yes, I would like to know some stuff about you guys. I would like to know your favorite Elvis songs. Comment your favorite Elvis songs. That would be awesome. Let me see. Elvis's life like my pockets. That's so cool. Do I sing How Great Thou Art? I've never sang it before, but it's a beautiful song, so I could cover that one too. I also have a plan for an Elvis cover that I'm going to be doing, and then I'll react to a video of it and share it with you, which will be really fun. Have I heard of the group River Band? I haven't heard of the group River Band, but I'll look into it. Ava Cassidy, not very familiar with, so I'm not sure. Give me an example. What nationality am I? I am Italian and English. And probably a couple of other things too mixed in there, but those are the two main ones. Let's see. You'll rep a DA shirt? Awesome. And your favorite is Reconsider Baby, Blue Christmas. I was going to record Blue Christmas last December, and then I went with Oh Holy Night. But one of my biggest dreams has always been to release a full Christmas album, so maybe I can make that happen in the near future. It's like, I love Christmas music so much. Suspicious Minds seems to be the popular favorite, and I can see why. It has a little bit of everything in that song. It's a beautiful song lyrically. I think it's so well written. It's a different way of singing about a relationship and expressing what is important in a relationship. And then there's a little bit of ballad feel to it. There's upbeat feel to it. It's really fun. Let me see. You Don't Know the One is a great song. That is a beautiful, beautiful song. I love that Elvis song. Yes, my mom's side is from Sicily also. Very cool. Majority English with Australian, French, and Algonquin. Very cool. Very cool. My name is French. Danielle is a French name. Let me see. My sister says no. Oh, mom is from Naples and Sicily, I thought. Am I wrong? Maybe I've been saying the wrong thing. Elton John. Yes. Yes. Do I listen to Elvis radio on satellite radio? My dad had satellite radio, and so I used to listen on there, but I don't have satellite radio in my car now, so I can't listen to satellite radio. Let me see. Okay, we're mostly from Naples, and we have a little part of Sicily in us, so. So, no, I know that it's two different parts, but I thought I was from both. But Meatloaf, I think I know like one song from Meatloaf. There's so much music that I just don't know enough yet. So Elvis, Such a Night. I don't think I know that song. I think that's one that I'll have to react to because I don't know it. Let me see. What else? What else, guys? Let me see if there are any more on the list. I think I missed a couple from previous posts. I loved Meatloaf when I was little. My sister has to clarify what she's talking about because I don't know. I guess I didn't know what it was. You definitely do not talk too much. That is my favorite part of your channel, and that's what a reaction channel is. Otherwise, we can listen to the song ourselves. Thank you so much, Michael, for that support and that encouragement. You are You are so sweet, and that's really just makes me feel good. And I agree with you that if you're on a reaction channel, then you should want to hear the reactors' opinions. Oh, she says the song "Such a Night." I can't think of it right now. I'm probably just not remembering. Have you ever reacted to the indie artist Rod Ruth? I have not, but let me know if I should. Oh, wait, I do know that song. I do know the song "Such a Night." It's coming back to me. It's different. It's a cool song. Yes, I do know the song. Yes, that's the one Meatloaf song that I know. Anything for Love. Somebody asked, I'm just going to get some water. I'm going to answer the last couple of questions, and before we head out for the night. Let me see. Yes, it is hard to choose. It is hard to choose a favorite. It's hard to choose any favorite song generally, because I feel like different times in your life you relate to different songs. So, you can have one favorite song for 5 years, and then you get a little tired of it. You have a new favorite song, or, you get reminded of it, and it's hard. Joseph Ogle, I love each and every one of you. So the answer is yes, I do. Somebody asked, thank you, Silvio. So good seeing you. Thank you for logging in, and I will hopefully see you next time. Let me see. Tom G, not sure why you're saying no. Let me see. Let me see. This was a good question. Somebody asked if the whistle register is difficult for singers, and if it is considered a part of a legit singer's arsenal, or if it's more of a party trick. So I would say that the whistle tones are something that you really develop, and you train that part of your voice. Most singers don't usually develop that part of their voice, because it really takes time and just technique. It's a lot of technique to sing in the whistle tones. And I would say that, I would never judge us. I would never say like, oh, you could sing whistle tones, it automatically makes you a good singer. It's, it's like here nor there. It sounds nice. It sounds cool. It's a cool effect. And it's rare. It's more rare, but I wouldn't say that that's like to judge whether or not somebody is, a good singer. You can be an amazing singer and have a lower register, Thank you so much, Philip. So good to see you. And thank you so much for your generous donations. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Mwah, all my love. Auntie Melanie, I've checked out their other. You've lost that love. I did, Jimbo. I did a comparison of Elvis and You've Lost That Loving Feeling. So you may have missed it, but it is on my channel. And both were incredible. Check out some early Donny Osmond. I would love to. That would be fun. I know of like Donnie and Marie, but I haven't heard a lot of their stuff. So that would be cool. All right. Well, this has been so much fun. I know that it's starting to get late here, and starting to get late probably for you all. So thank you so much for being here with me and for celebrating with me. Oh wait, this is a fun question. Are making music videos fun or a pain in the butt? No, I love making music videos. I love making original music videos. I've produced and edited some of my own. I've worked with many videographers. It is so much fun. It's a great expression of creativity for an artist. It brings the idea of the song to life in a different way that the listeners might miss if they didn't have a visual. So it's really fun to dive into that. And it's really fun to make reaction videos because I get to talk about music and connect with you all about over music. So I love making videos. Thank you so much, Stephen. And I saw a question: do I have any pets? Right now, I have fish. I had 2 Maltese puppies, Bam Bam and Roxy. Love them so much, and may they rest in peace. And they were my little babies. And my parents have a cat, baby girl, and my sister has a dog, Nala, and I consider them all my pets, and I love them all. And Jeter and Savannah too. Rudy Valley Tom. Oh, I don't know who that is. Okay. Thank you so much, Joseph, for being here. Oh, thank you, Marion. Marion was my grandma's name. Oh, maybe it's a little sign from grandma. That's not a common name. So it was great having you all, and thank you so much for tuning in. Onwards to 10,000, guys. I think they were going to cross 5,000 in the next couple days, and that's going to be super exciting. I'm going to be jumping up and down, and I'll be sharing some new music with you all in the coming weeks, so you have that to look forward to, more reactions, and I'm going to get that merchandise made for you also. So thank you so much. This was so much fun. Mwah. I love having you all here, and stay safe, be healthy, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, guys. Mwah.